Hi, it's David in the Stained Glass Studio. I'm here to show you how to drill a hole in stained glass. Now, first thing you got to do is have a little tiny drill bit, and this is made by Glastar. You can get these on our website if you'd like. And then you put it into a regular drill motor. And okay. Now, when you use a glass grinding bit, you want to make sure that your surface stays wet. And so what I do is I put it in a little container that I have that'll hold water, and I recommend that you go get several different sizes of these from your local Goodwill or Salvation Army or someplace like that, so that you can have an assortment of them. And then what I do is I put a little block of wood into my container, and then I fill it up to where when you push down on the wood will float, and then when you push down on it, it'll be submerged. Your piece will be submerged in water. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drill a hole right here in the end of this. This can be used for so that I can hang it for wind chimes. And you can see that I've got, now I think I need a little bit more water because the glass is just a little bit thicker. There. Okay, now it'll be submerged, but it won't have so much water that I'll be splashing all over the place. Okay, so now in order to control this, what I like to do, you'll see underneath here the drill. This is the part that spins, this is the part that stays stationary. So you want to put that part right on the lip here of the tray. See down right underneath there, it's just riding. Then I position my drill and my glass so that I can get it right where I want it. Now, what you start out with is you want to get the hole started by drilling sideways with the side of the bit. Okay, see that? Now, when you look at it, you can see there's just a little bit of an indentation there. But that's all we need, so that now that I've got the indentation, I can now start to lift up my drill, and then I move it in a circular motion here so that the sides of the bit get a lot of the grinding work and not just the tip of the bit. Now that just felt like it went through. Okay, so now I flip it over. Just kind of clean it out a little bit. So now that hole is sufficient to be able to put a piece of fishing line through. And so this would be appropriate for any time that you're doing hanging pieces. Suncatchers, wind chimes especially. We showed how to do this piece of glass and realized the contrast was not great. And I also realized that I hadn't told you that I went ahead and ground around this piece of glass very well before I started holding it, because I didn't want any sharp edges on it. Now, just so that we can make sure that you have the idea, I've got a piece of scrap red glass here, and I'm going to drill a hole in it because I want you to be able to see the drill doing the work. I can't stress too much how important this is to get that indentation in there. If you try to lift it up too soon, well, let me show you what happens. Now, I'll do it on the other end because I haven't got much of an indentation, or haven't got any indentation here. So if I start like that and I try to lift it up, it starts to drive around. And see what happens? You get a sort of a scratch wherever the bit went around on it. So now if I go back here on this one, where I've already got the indentation, you can see it doesn't skitter around on the top of the glass. And so that's it. That's the lesson on how to use this type of drill bit. And I hope this has been educational for you, and I hope you'll try it yourself. This is David in the Glass Studio. Thanks.